Booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun. Garner. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 18.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory.
Second down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw. Garner. Pass complete right side to Bowers. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 34-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Raider first down.
Looking to throw. Garner. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Hey!
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
2nd and 5.
Come on. Ready. Just begin.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Myers. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Tyler pass on for the field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And the lead now 11, 24-13. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you?
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Raiders pick it up. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown.
For the extra point.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Oh, good return up past the 30.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Falcons offense and Drake London headed back onto the field. And he's been one of the main focal points of this unit throughout the season, no doubt. Currently ranked 2nd in the NFL in terms of receptions by a wideout. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Falcons first down.
Back to throw. King. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. King. Right back to Pitts again. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
And that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
Viking 18.
Second and 3. Short throw caught by Pitts. And Pitts is going to pick up a Falcons first down as they get it down inside the 25.
Falcons first down. A gain of 9 yards.
Here we go.
First
Here we
down,
go.
Atlanta.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Back to throw. King. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
And caught by London.
And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Operating from the gun, King. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I remember pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll make it second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at
Let's
the
go now.
7-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Bijan Robinson
With his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
and the Falcons are able to cut into that deficit.
Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now the Vegas offense heading back out there. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB.
It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
Not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Open man right side, Myers. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
He's taken out of
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They run the option here on first and 10.
That'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down.
So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it.
And the ball is knocked out.
And it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Well, you had an offense working with a comfortable 2-score lead here in the third quarter and certainly doesn't feel as comfortable now following the turnover.
Yeah, you're right about that because now the nerves start to come into play a little bit. You're a little bit jangled. You don't want to give your opponents any avenues to get back into the game. What you'd rather do, put up signs that say, roads closed.
Bijan Robinson leading the offense out for another drive.
He is hoping to find the end zone for a third time, and we sit now in the third quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 14 yards there on a Falcon first down.
And that's just a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 12 yards is the pickup, good for a first down for the Falcons.
Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Let's go now. 60.
Off the play fake. King. This is caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a first and goal.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Looking to throw. King. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Touchdown!
Kyle Pitts.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Falcons are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
That one complete downfield to Thomas.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. 43 yards.
And the Raiders will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. An extra point by Bass, up and good.
And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Falcons ready to take over. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that, then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
24 yards.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First down.
And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the third quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose, and that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They go play action here on first down. And it's going to be caught by Pitts. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well. You cannot write these guys off just yet. Not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory. Down at the 31. Got his man, it's Thornton. And down inside the 15 he goes. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run right down your throat.
And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
First and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
Ready, ready.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. First and goal.
Ready, ready.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Aubrey good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Falcons 33.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Falcons grab it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. So how about this for a turn of events? They cut the lead with a touchdown, and then on the ensuing kickoff, get the football right back.
And what a swing in a short amount of time because the momentum was totally against them. Now it's all in their favor. They got a chance to go into the lead and then get the ball to the end zone.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Second and 5 at the Raiders' 22-yard line.
Back to throw. King. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he cannot get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know.
And now hold everything here as the challenge flag is out. And we're going to get a review of that last play.
The previous play is under review.
And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear video evidence to the contrary. And I give these officials a lot of credit. Such a tough and demanding job. You and I both know that. Yeah, they make the right call way more often than they get it wrong.
So the challenge there not successful, and now they'll be left with only one timeout. King now from the gun on 3rd down. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't hold it in. Incomplete. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
Kyle Pitts, a
A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Falcons answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead.
Play is under review.
And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. And in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. They'll look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. But the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. Down the left sideline, and down to the 19-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, and defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Bass is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So it was 4th down and 1 in the red zone, but they elect to take just the 3.
And I'm a little bit surprised that that's exactly what they decided to do. I kind of thought that they would go for it in that situation. But sometimes I'm sure you just think to yourself, take the 3 points, put them in your pocket, and move on.
They're able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger.
To throw is King. Off the play fake. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Able to find a lot of empty space there. Picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
First down, Atlanta.
Off play action. King. He's going to air one out.
And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Townsend. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 42. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
That's caught left side, the tight end Pitts.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First down, Falcons.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Back to throw again.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions. Warriors 70. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
Looked like an issue with his snap, and he pulled it wide left. It's no good.
And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th.
That was an ugly-looking kick, and the snap, largely to blame. These special teams operations are relying on everyone being on the same page, so even the slightest hiccup can lead to some missed kicks, and that's exactly what we saw here.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw. Garner. That's caught by Myers. And all the way down to the 9.
It's a big play there for Vegas.
54 yards. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to throw. Garner.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
In motion left goes Myers.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to break our 4th quarter tie.
The kick by Bass is good.
And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Looking to put a drive together.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now King, off play action. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. The offense on 3rd down, they've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. This time it's 3rd and 3. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 5-yard gain on the play.
Looking to throw. King. Short throw caught by Pitts. There goes a gain of 4. And it'll be 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again.
And they get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 30-yard line. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Intended for Drake London.
2nd and 10.
Complete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Off the play fake. King. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important 3rd down. That is caught. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 17-yard line.
On the play.
The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
1st down. 1st and 10.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Quickly completed to the right flat. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. They come up now on 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2.
19, 6 for the Eagles.
Operating from the gun. King over the middle, caught by London. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Operating from the gun. King. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Falcons have taken a 4th quarter lead. This has definitely been a back-and-forth affair, and now they have the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, and they gave up the field goal on that last drive, as we remember, but it felt like their offense told them, don't worry about it. We got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown of our own, and they did.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that will make this a 4-point game.
44.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Now it's some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. So now London down by 4, 2:14 to play. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Throwing to start the drive. Garner. Very quick throw. He's got Myers. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
1st and 10.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game. This will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football, so this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down.
And that's the downside of taking these big shots, because they're definitely lower percentage plays. And now you look up, and it's 4th down. So not only do you have to worry about getting big yardage, you also need to just keep the game.
Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
It's a turnover.
Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. On the draw, Robinson. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
A gain of 11.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here's 3rd and a few inches.
Hey, check that. Panther 60, Panther 60. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Try to take this home, they'll run. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. And it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it.
Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. The Falcons in victory formation as they take a knee.
Hiking and team.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Atlanta, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.